China's continuous development in the chip field has put considerable pressure on American semiconductors. While imposing the strictest ban, the Biden team is also paying attention to all trends in the Chinese market. After being isolated by the United States and Western countries, China also completely gave up all illusions. Independent research and development has become the obsession of Chinese enterprises today. Faced with the strict defense of the United States, domestic scientific researchers have never stopped moving forward. The return of Huawei's Kirin 9000S chip represents the completion of the layout of the high-end domestic chip industry chain. And no American technology exists. Huawei once responded, "I regret not engaging in the research and development of the entire industry chain of chips." Now, step by step, through its own efforts, it has made up for its original wrong decision. Domestic university research institutes are also making efforts, and Tsinghua University has made great contributions. Successfully independently developed the world's first memristor integrated memory and calculation chip. So what is the use of this chip? Tsinghua is completely the first in the world. In the context of globalization, technology and economy complement each other. Although China is the second largest economy in the world, from a practical perspective, the gap in technology is still not small. The United States has always implemented the technology hegemony, has allowed American companies to achieve a near monopoly in the field of high-end technology. However, with the rise of Huawei and its successive breakthroughs in chips, systems, and 5G, the status of American companies in the field of science and technology has also encountered challenges. Today, scientific research in the United States is generally stagnant, while a series of innovative achievements by Chinese companies have, on the contrary, it has gradually gained control of the discourse in the field, and the Biden team is facing the greatest pressure in history. In order to maintain its position in the field of science and technology, the United States has used any means. It has strictly guarded against technology licensing and equipment shipments. It has also united all its allies to suppress it in an attempt to slow down the continued development of Chinese companies' technology. However, this kind of the method of injuring the enemy 800 and damaging yourself 1000 is not recognized. Under the pressure of U.S. companies, the results achieved are minimal. After the United States promoted chip regulations, the previously instilled thinking of making is worse than buying, and buying is worse than renting, completely failed. Chinese companies began to understand the importance of independent innovation. Under the leadership of Huawei, a localized industrial system was quickly established. And the essence of everything is displayed on the Mate 60 mobile phone. The United States has still not been able to figure out the origin of the Kirin 9000S chip. Under the blockade and suppression of the United States, it is indeed difficult for China to make breakthroughs in various fields. However, with the perseverance of the Chinese people, it has gradually developed an independent industrial ecology that is different from that of the United States, bringing the development of China's science and technology industry on the right track. Tsinghua University, as one of the top universities in China, has once again made great contributions to the research and development of chips. Not long ago, Tsinghua University officially announced, it has successfully developed a memristor storage and calculation integrated chip, completing the world's first. This seemingly simple description depicts the hardship and sadness of China's development in the chip industry. A breakthrough is not just about technology, but also represents China's independent innovation capabilities in the field of high-end technology. The significance of the birth of memristor memory and calculation integrated chip. Different from traditional chips, the memristor storage and computing integrated chip integrates storage and computing on one chip, which will form the dual advantages of increasing computing speed and saving energy, while also having the advantages of small size, low power consumption, and high computing power. Features: this chip will provide unlimited possibilities for future quantum computing and neural network computing. The success of Tsinghua University is not accidental. It represents China's determination in scientific research and innovation. The country has vigorously supported the development of the semiconductor industry. Major universities have directly upgraded integrated circuits to a first-level discipline. This will become China's first-level discipline for a long time to come. A gathering place for independent scientific research. The United States has also paid the price for its selfishness. Originally, China was very willing to participate in global cooperation, including Huawei at the beginning. However, with the continuous upgrade of chip regulations, the cooperation between American and Chinese companies has forced to interrupt. The development of the global semiconductor industry fell into chaos. Subsequently, a situation gradually formed in which high-end products were not allowed to be shipped, while mid- to low-end products were not needed by China. In order to save their own face, the United States has always been unwilling to put down its dignity and take the initiative to reconcile with the Chinese market. U.S. companies, in the face of huge economic losses, warnings have been issued many times. Led by Intel, Qualcomm, and Nvidia, many U.S. companies went to Washington to force the palace. In the end, the Biden team could only postpone further escalation of the ban, and the Netherlands also immediately delayed the implementation of the ban, and the so-called U.S. Only Japan is seriously implementing the Japan-Netherlands tripartite agreement, and chip rules are becoming ineffective step by step. The R&D achievements of Tsinghua University and Huawei represent China's most cutting-edge R&D achievements, many of which have even reached the top level in the world. This is obviously just the beginning. China's path in the field of science and technology will never stop here. What do you think about this?